America, Latin America, and Cuba, and Mexico, which I had more time, before and after. I would prefer to have lived in Cuba during the later years than the early years. I haven't been there before the Cuban Revolution. Likewise, in South America, Latin America, I go back, Venezuela, and others. I feel a sense of greater comfort and hope than I felt when I went there before the change was coming. Now, we can compare that in many ways with some of the areas of our own country. In the civil rights movement, when going south now is more comfortable than it was when I didn't go south until I was drafted into the army and had to go. I don't mind going there now. And there's an attitudinal change, you see. It's not, life is not always completely economic or physical. There is a spirituality, and I'm not talking about any particular religion, of life. You see, all of my grandparents were born in slavery, but we had hopes and dreams that eventually there was going to be a better day. So in my generation, my brother, sister, and I, we all went to college 2 generations later. So, but there had to be a struggle. We had to do it. We didn't wait for the government to do it. We did it. We walked in Alabama and Mississippi and even Chicago to bring about the changes. Now the government had to respect that, because if they didn't, they were going to be in deep trouble talking about we hold these truths to be self-evident. So I don't want to go into a lot of detail. Maybe in some other session we can go into the details of the human quality, which in unity brings about change. But there has to be optimism that change is possible. As Sam Cooke sang some years ago, a change is going to come. And to believe that makes a great deal of difference. So, you know, 93, 92, I'm giving myself too much time. 92, I have to believe that that is possible. I'd be at home drinking me some rum. But I do want to go home so I can drink that rum.
I think he won't pass the high school. He's a bad people because he take the gun to the teacher, Manuel López Obrador. Él les fue con su Calderón y todo. Él fue al high school, no pasó el examen, pero le sacaron que él le sacó la pistola al maestro para que lo pasara al examen. Y dice, yo, o sea, tenía 3 years. I went to Mexico 3 years ago. No estaba pasando nada antes de lo que está pasando ahorita. Y cuando perdió López Obrador, fue cuando empezó a llamar. O sea, le está echando mucho la culpa de lo que ha estado pasando en México. Manuel López Obrador, pues tiene mucha gente. Y él dijo que él ganó el gobierno en México.
I'm going to try to translate what he says. He basically says that he visited Mexico like 3 years ago. People in Mexico are trying to put the blame on López Obrador about what is happening right now in Mexico. And what else did you say?
O sea que hace 3 años en México no había nada de lo que ha estado pasando ahorita en México.
And the problem with la droga y eso.
De las muertes, de
and the killings and those things didn't happen like 3 years ago and has been starting to happen, and they are putting the blame on López Obrador of that. And López Obrador is that president candidate for the Mexican presidency that was defeated by this more conservative president that they have right now, Calderón. So yes, they do that, and basically López Obrador was very active in not recognizing the results of that election, and there's like a big movement in Mexico that says that there is like a parallel government led by López Obrador, social problems that happens in our countries, like all over the world. I mean, it's not something that you can tie to the whole country. I mean, they are usually consequence of something deeper or some different historical realities and things like that. So that's why I don't want to talk about the Mexicans or the Colombians, even though their governments are very left, right-wing, because I know that there are very good Mexican people that oppose to what is happening in their countries, and very good Colombian people, and like in any other country, you will find like different perspective for how people see the reality. So that's true. I mean, it's part of the problems that we experiment in day to day in Latin America. So that's part of our reality.
El Obrador dice que todavía cuando nos entrevistan que él es el presidente. Y yo ahorita voy a ir a México, ahora sí tengo miedo, voy a ir manejando.
He's telling me that he's about to go back to Mexico again, and he's like scared right now for going because of the killing and the insecurity problems that they have there.
Hay que hablar a ti, yo no tengo que ir en mi pueblo, salieron cinco gentes al mar. Y el papá, y los paró un retén judicial, y uno le habló a su papá, dijo, aquí estoy en un retén judicial, y ya no supo más de ellos. Ahí iba un sobrino y
talking about some friends of his town that were stopped by one military post or something like that, and one of the guys called his father and tell his father that he was stopped in that military place, and then they never hear again from him, so he's disappeared. Yes, that's part of the problem that we have. Not only, we have also in Venezuela, even, I was talking about that before, I mean, even after 12 years of Chavez government, we still have a lot of security problems. And sometimes they are magnified by the media also.
Oh, yeah.
And they try, and even though you might have more killings in Mexico or Colombia than the insecurity killings that you can find in Venezuela, you always are going to hear more media coverage over the insecurity problems in Venezuela because that helps them try to demonize Chavez governments and things like that. So that's part of the campaign, and we are very aware of that. And that doesn't mean that we don't recognize that we have an insecurity problem in our country, because we still have inequity and we still have poverty, but we have been trying to work to solve the problem, but it's not easy.
Fíjate, ahí donde vivo yo, hace 2 semanas se mataron más de 30 personas.
Pero ahorita después hablamos de eso que ya es más como local. I don't know if you have more questions about this. I just wanted to thank you for being here and tell you again that